Hello and welcome. Today we're going to talk about something that's on a lot of our minds, how some of this simple new technology can actually help us live a little more easily and a lot more safely right in the comfort of our own homes. So let's jump right in. And isn't that the truth? All the research shows what we already know in our hearts. The vast majority of us want to stay in our own homes for as long as we possibly can. It's where our memories are, it's our comfort zone, it really is our independence.
Right, so that's the big question, isn't it? A lot of people hear the word smart technology and immediately think, oh boy, that sounds complicated or confusing. But what we're going to see today is how some of these tools are actually designed to be incredibly simple helpers that are really on our side, supporting that goal of living independently. Okay, let's start with what is probably the #1 concern for so many of us and for our families, and that's the risk of a fall. It's a really serious issue, but it's also a place where technology can offer a powerful and, honestly, a very reassuring safety net.
Now, this number might look simple, but what it represents is really serious. Experts tell us that 1 in 4 older adults has a fall each year. Now, that's a sobering thought, but you know what? Understanding the risk is always the first step toward preventing it.
And we're not just talking about a little bump or a bruise here. Falls are the leading cause of injury for seniors. And when a fall does happen, getting help quickly, and I mean really quickly, can make all the difference in the world. Every single minute counts. So this is where a key piece of technology comes into play. These fall detection sensors, they're designed for that exact moment. And here's the most important part. They work automatically. You don't have to remember to push a button when you're in trouble. The device itself senses the fall and calls for help on its own. That provides just an incredible amount of peace of mind.
But technology isn't just about reacting to emergencies. It's also fantastic at helping prevent them in the first place. Think about a common cause of falls, just not being able to see clearly in the dark. Well, smart lights with motion sensors are a wonderful, simple solution. You get up in the middle of the night, and the lights just turn on for you. No more fumbling around for a light switch.
All right, so we've talked about that major safety issue. Now let's take a look at how technology can lend a hand in our daily lives. Think of these tools as friendly companions, just taking care of some of those small but really important tasks throughout the day.
Let's face it, managing medications can be a real chore, especially if you have a few to take at different times of the day. Smart dispensers can organize everything for you and give you the right dose at the right time, usually with a little sound or flashing light to remind you. It just takes all the guesswork and the worry out of it. Okay, picture this. A family member or a caregiver is at your door. Instead of you having to rush to get up, you can unlock the door for them with just a tap or your voice. It's also a huge help in an emergency because it lets help get inside without having to break down the door. And best of all, no more lost keys.
A lot of these smart devices can be controlled simply by using your voice. These voice assistants let you do things like make a phone call, set a reminder for an appointment, check the weather, or even turn on those smart lights we talked about, all without touching a single thing. It's really like having a helpful assistant there who's always ready to lend a hand.
And technology isn't just about safety and convenience, it's also about connection, and that's so important. Simple video calling devices can help us feel less isolated by letting us see and talk with family and friends like they're right there in the room with us. It's a wonderful thing.
Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. It's totally natural to have questions, maybe even some concerns about anything new. So, let's go ahead and tackle a couple of the biggest ones head on.
Oh, this is a big one. There's a real fear of, not being able to figure it out. And let's be honest, nobody likes feeling frustrated by technology. It is a completely normal and valid concern to have.
Look, the most important thing to remember is you do not have to become a tech wizard overnight. The best way to go about it is just to start small. Pick one thing that would help you the most, like those automatic lights. Many of these devices are designed to just work in the background without you having to do anything at all. And please, never be afraid to ask for help. Family, friends, or even a professional can get things all set up for you. This is probably the most important question of all. The idea of being monitored in your own home can feel, intrusive. Like Big Brother is watching. Your home is your private sanctuary, and it should absolutely 100% stay that way.
And this is where the solution is, really. Modern technology has gotten so much smarter about this. So while some older systems might use cameras, many of the newest and best systems are completely camera-free. Instead, they use simple things like motion or radar sensors. They can tell if someone is moving around or if someone has fallen, but they can't see who you are or what you're doing.
It's all about sensing patterns, not recording people. It's completely anonymous.
So the bottom line is you can have the safety and security that you need without ever sacrificing your privacy or your dignity. The whole focus of this technology has shifted to be respectful of your personal space, which is exactly how it should be.
So we've looked at individual gadgets for safety, for daily tasks, and we've talked about those big concerns. Now, let's just see how all of these pieces can fit together to create a home that's truly supportive. You see, what's really powerful here isn't just one gadget, it's how they can all work together. As this little diagram shows, things like the lights, the locks, the sensors, the voice assistant, they can all connect into one single system. And what that does is it creates a home environment that just quietly supports you in the background. And the amazing benefit of a system like that isn't just for you. It also gives an enormous amount of peace of mind to your family and your friends. They can worry less knowing that you're safe and that help can be there immediately if it's ever needed.
I want to end on this really important idea. None of this technology is meant to replace a visit from your son or daughter, or a chat with a neighbor, or the help from a caregiver. The real goal is just to support that human connection, to be the eyes and ears that make sure you're safe, which lets everyone focus more on just enjoying their time together.
So I'll leave you with this thought. At the end of the day, technology is just a tool.
Smart technology provides comfort and security for the ones you love. Exclusively from SeniorsSmart.Homes.